So I'm concerned that what they're going to do is they're going to take these people that were arrested as part of these political protests and they're going to try to recirculate their little Russian mob fetishism. You know, all those Russian mobsters, they went to jail and they did some secret society organizing in jail. And then they got out and then they infiltrated the government. And then all of a sudden, there were all of these these narcos, or rather oligarchs. They call them oligarchs. And the organized crime, the Russian mafia, infiltrated the government. And then all of a sudden, there were these oligarchs, and I think Putin got some, and then the guys before Putin had their oligarchs, and then the oligarchs got put in charge of the major businesses. The thing is that even if that's literal, which I actually don't believe it's actually literal. I think that they played into some sort of mystique in connection with also not cracking down as they could on the organized crime. But the question now, 20, all this time later has to be asked, how much did the CIA, and not just the CIA, by the way, how much did bar associations in the United States who had lawyers that had interest in allowing for criminal elements to have a disproportionate influence over the Russian polity and economy in order to offset or complement business deals their clients who had interest in cartel activities in Central and South America. How much did they conspire with people in the financial sector to illegally underwrite the ascension of the oligarchy based upon organized crime elements in Russia as a way to create an exotic narrative that would defame and debase anything else that could have otherwise developed as part of the post-Soviet paradigm, and hopefully make those little Russian ladies very vulnerable to that sweet-talking Texas way of doing business. Oh, well, you understand that we need to have a controlling interest in all of your industries that we're going to work with. You need us. It goes all the way back to that Ben Love shit from the fucking 80s, before Texas bank shares merged with Damn Chemical Bank. Around the time when the banks here, just in Texas, said, we're not interested in your marriage proposal finance scam. We have our own situation. We don't want to merge with you. And then there's how long? How long did Texas bank shares go through with a slander campaign against that particular institution? How long did they extort and coerce them? Until finally, they had no choice but to cede. It's not an acquisition, it's rape. It's a beatdown. This is what they do. That's why they don't actually prosecute or restitute anybody for domestic violence in Texas. That's how depraved it is. It's in the Constitution. If you're a victim of violence, you are entitled to compensation. They don't give you no fucking compensation. They just keep fucking beating you until you agree to beat somebody fucking else. That's the way it's been working the entire fucking time I've been here. Is that what they did? Did these jackasses in fucking Texas think they were just gonna go play their disgusting little Texas cowboy game over the entirety of the goddamn former Soviet Union? And then through that, pervade every other fucking economy on the planet? Why has nobody in the United States had the fucking balls to take on these sons of bitches? They can't even keep their own books. That's why they import people from other fucking places, bring them down here, steal from them, and trash them. Every fucking day you build something, one of those sadists trashes it. Every fucking day. When are you going to stop this? It is completely unacceptable. How was it that you allowed for Trump to make all of these completely ridiculous deals, all of these horrible, illegal, illicit, unconscionable deals on site in Texas? You let him do that. You let Kamala Harris do that. You let them do that. Why do you let these assholes in Texas who claim they're Texan get away with this and then saturate the entire rest of the damn government? Why do you let this happen? You've been letting it happen for decades. I can track it all the way back to 1995. And it goes back even further than that. Why did you let the Dixie mob take over the whole fucking world and use biological weapons to try to coerce us into ceding everything about our livelihood, up to and including our DNA? When are you going to confront them? You need to shut down Citigroup. There is absolutely no justification for allowing Citigroup to operate any fucking more. Every fucking country. China needs to shut them down and kick them out. Pakistan needs to shut them down and kick them out. Russia needs to shut them down and kick them out. And Congress needs to fucking act and shut them down and reveal who in Congress has been aiding and abetting their completely illegal, illicit, and unconscionable operations. They need to be shut down. Every fucking day, Citigroup is allowed to maintain a semblance of normalcy or legitimacy as a banking operation is the day you all conspire to commit war crimes against your own fucking people, and you will be held to account. Their infrastructure is not going to be able to sustain itself against the wrath they've already invited. For your own self-protection and the protection of your families, you need to shut them down yourself.